Nithyanandam Paramashivoham Kevalam Jnanamurtim Bandvatitham Gaganasadusham Tattvamastyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitham Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namah. Nithyanandam. I welcome all the viewers from all over the world who are joining us today for this Parashakti Akashic reading, where we will learn who is Devi Parashakti, how she is manifesting through the supreme concept of Hinduism, and how we can have our questions answered directly by Devi Parashakti herself. So if you are here, it means existence wants you to be here in this form. You are not an accident. You are an incident. You are a conscious miracle of existence. Existence is trying to express itself through you. Welcome to this sacred spiritual experience, your digital experience of the divine. This may be what you think as your first time in the presence of a divine cosmic being. But this is not the first time this energy has graced the planet Earth. If you are watching this now, it is not a coincidence. This is a cosmic intervention in your life to make you manifest what you want. So how is this possible? How has this worked before? Experience these answers through powerful cognition as referenced from the ancient texts of Hinduism, revived by the supreme concept of Hinduism. Let us understand who is Devi Parashakti, the divine cosmic mother. Devi, the ultimate pure feminine consciousness, the cosmic mother. She is the source Shakti. It is her cosmic womb, Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes come out and go in. Source where the Big Bang and black hole go on. Parashakti is the main deity of the sacred feminine and the divine consort of Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the primordial divinity of Hinduism. First and foremost relationship is mother. Ability to learn, even idea to relate starts with the mother. How to relate starts with the mother. Understand your idea to relate, your ability to relate starts with the mother. The supreme concept of Hinduism has revealed so much about the relationship with mother and how to relate with the cosmos as mother. In his own words, mother is too important way to connect with what you think as life. In the Vedic tradition, our rishis were aware your ability to connect with the mother should be directed towards the cosmos. It should inspire, it should awaken your higher consciousness. It should inspire your higher consciousness to express through you. It should awaken your higher consciousness. Connecting with life as mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, most easiest form to ever connect. Today, out of his extreme compassion and love, the supreme concept of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself and gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. So what is Bhava Samadhi Darshan? So Sama is oneness and Adi means source. So Samadhi means one with the source. Bhava means attitude or aspect. Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect. Darshan means to have a glimpse of. In the Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment we behold a deity, an avatar, a saint, or an enlightened being, as just seeing such a being can cleanse the karmas of lifetimes and create a deep, lasting transformation in the receiver. Darshan is the powerful, superconscious vibration that is present around an avatar at all times. He simply radiates darshan just as the sun continuously radiates light. The auspicious moment when the receiver is able to catch it becomes the moment of darshan for you. raising you to the next level of superconscious breakthrough. It's like hitting the reset button on your being. Let us understand the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan. First thing you need to know is that divine cosmic beings are real. They manifest from Kailasa, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. And divine cosmic beings manifest through the Archavatara, the deity in temples, and through the Bhava Samadhi Darshans in the Nijavatara, the incarnation. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of the Nijavatara, manifesting Paramashiva, the consciousness. It is where formless, the being of Paramashiva, expresses through the Divya Sharira, the light body, and manifests as the Nijavatara, the physical form, embodied form, for us to experience Paramashiva. So, for example, Devi Parashakti expresses through the being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests as the Nijavatara, the physical form of Devi Meenakshi. The avatar, the deity, reflects the consciousness and manifestation, the being of the superconscious energy. But human beings are not yet mature enough to receive this higher level experiences from the Archavatara directly. So the avatar, the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and creates the experience of the superconscious energy in all of us. And Bhava Samadhi Darshan awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. This influx of superconscious energy visibly slows down the aging process and improves immunity to disease. During the darshan, the whole brain becomes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heals, empowers, and transforms our lives. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. The mirror neurons activate and process all the observed movement information of the avatar just by seeing. That is, the entire body can silently and without moving receive what is happening elsewhere through a process of direct observation, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar. And let us understand what are the Akashic readings, which you will be experiencing directly from Devi Parashakti herself. The Akashic readings are not predictions, they are readings from the cosmic archive. Beyond space, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In the dimension of time starts the past, present, and future. Because the Akashic records are stored in the Akasha, the space dimension, there is no past, present, and future. That is why what you call as happening, yet to happen, are already clearly recorded in the Akashic record. Let us understand who is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is manifesting Devi Parashakti every day for us. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, a macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva as per Hinduism, recognized by his predecessors who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities as a lifestyle for humanity. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasanidanam of the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvakyampitham, is the incumbent emperor of the Suryavamshi Surangi Samrajyam, and is the present 293rd Guru Mahasanidanam of the Kailasvanata Shamala-Pita Sarvakyampitham, is the present Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvaniya Pada, the largest apex monastic order. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Atalakada, is the present 23rd Guru Mahasanidanam of the Dharma Mukti Swaragapura Adinam, and has been elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu leaders. and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is revered as the teacher of Hinduism, the most prolific, most viewed, most read and watched, and has authored over 300 books and 10,000 articles in 3 languages, English, Tamil, and Sanskrit. And those have been translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has over 20 million books and articles sold, read, and downloaded, and over 10,000 hours of discourses. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has enriched and enriched over 1 billion lives digitally, and is respected as the commentator of all sacred scriptures, such as the Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Brahma Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gita, Jain Sutras, and many more. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is honored as the leader of Hinduism, the most awarded, internationally recognized Hindu leader, and is the reviver of 108 ancient Hindu sampradayas, including Rudrakanyas, Rudras, Rishis, Rishikas, Bhairavas, Bhairavis, and Sanyas. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the establisher of the world's largest Hindu university, HDH Nithyananda Hindu University, with satellite campuses in 150 countries, and is the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailas enlightenment ecosystems, and founder and reviver of over 100 Sadvijnapitas. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the collector of the largest Hindu library with over 1 million books, 1 million palm leaf scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. So with this, we will be entering into the very extraordinary demonstration of the Shaktis of Paramashiva and Parashakti with the Guru Gopalsons of the Nithyananda order. So we will be right back with the demonstration of the extraordinary powers after a very short break.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Let us now enter into the next segment, which is the power manifestation segment, where you will be witnessing the Balasins, the Nithyananda yogis, and the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, demonstrating the extraordinary Shaktis of Paramashiva. So today, the following powers which you will be witnessing is the powers of third eye and body scan. The power of third eye is where one awakens the ability to see through the cosmic browsing center, which is located between the brows and can effortlessly access any effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye just as you would with the two physical eyes. The next is the power of body scanning, where one awakens the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and any problems in the body, and not only that, reveal even the solutions for the problems. So let us learn about what are Shaktis. Shaktis are beautifully explained by Paramashiva in the Vedas. In the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest the 460 plus extraordinary Shaktis. And manifesting powers are described as a system, as a method for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and to have access to the various states of consciousness. And Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are the divine and that you need to manifest the divine, not from the cognition that you are a man and that you need to reach the divine. And Shaktis are the powers which express from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with the Guru, and Shaktis are permanent. Siddhis are the powers which manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment. Siddhis are on the path of enlightenment. Shaktis are the source of enlightenment. Siddhis are on the path of enlightenment. Shaktis are the powers which express through ordinary human beings in extraordinary ways, just with the initiation from the avatar. Next slide, please. And Siddhis are the powers which manifest from tapas and they are not permanent. The Siddhis may divert you from enlightenment. So, who is the source of all these Shaktis? Paramashiva is the primordial divinity, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. As the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the five cosmic acts of Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Drobhava, and Anugraha. Creation, sovereign rulership and maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberating grace for all living entities. And all of you might be wondering, who is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism? The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th living incarnation and representation of Paramashiva. And ever since the beginning of the civilization, Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of living enlightened being advanced sciences. Swamiji is the reviver of Kailasa, and Swamiji has power manifestation, which was lived and taught as a lifestyle. And for the first time in modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving all these sciences, yogic sciences, and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking speed, which was never accomplished before. And all of you can see the Guru Parampara, the enlightened gurus who have trained and taught Swamiji how to revive these extraordinary sciences, like Mata Vivekananda Puri, Pundi Swamikal, Siddhi Swamikal, Annamalai Swamikal, Kanchi Paramacharya, Visiti Swamikal, Yogi Raj Yogananda Puri, and all these gurus who have initiated Swamiji and trained and taught Swamiji to revive these extraordinary sciences. And all of you might be wondering, how do we awaken these divine Shaktis in us? Shaktis, all these divine Shaktis are awakened in us just through Diksha. When every ultimate truth, Jnana, gets mapped into our consciousness, we start manifesting powers and it becomes a possibility for everything. So let us see a small video which explains beautifully about the science of Diksha and how the Diksha is transmitted.
a side effect, health, wealth. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi diksha vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Dhyanapi.
Yes. So let us now see how the science of power manifestation is authenticated through the four aspects of evidences or pramanas. The first is the Shastra Pramana, which are the eternal unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Artha Pramana, the experiences of the authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists who have time tested and verified this science. Third is the Atma Pramana, which is the experience of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, who has time tested and verified this science. And last is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. Let us now see the Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye, which comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 34, Dharana 11. Kapalantar manonyasa tishtanmilitalochanaha kramena manaso datyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. The translation goes, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal Lakshyam by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source Paramashiva. The next is the Apta Pramana, where Bhagavan Sri Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye. And in the Purana, the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye, and Arjuna beautifully narrates the whole the cosmic form, the Vishwarupa Darshan of Bhagavan Sri Krishna as he sees it through the third eye. And Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, Natumam shakyase drashtum manenaiva swachakshusha Divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashya me yogamaishwaram. But you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore I grant you the divine third eye. Behold my cosmic opulence. Now, let us see the Atma Pramana where Swamiji beautifully shares in his own words how he manifests this power.
Inside and outside broke. The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me. The whole 360-degree, 10 direction, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience. I felt that the skin of the stone on rock on which I was sitting and the skin of this body both carry me equally. In both I exist equally. The setting sun, rising moon, the whole Arunachala hill, all the plants, bush, shrubs, trees, everything, everything, everything just became so alive. The idea, something is inside, inside
And now last is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. So measures compare the metabolic cell activity of the brain in the conscious and meditative states of the third eye using the PET, which is the positron emission tomograph. And when doing daily activities, high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when in the deep state of samadhi, only the third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace. So without further delay, let us get ready to witness the live Sakshi Pramana by the Balasons of the Nithyananda Gurukul. So I request all of you to go ahead, post your comments in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, and you can post scientific terms, medical terms, anything you want on the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, emojis, numbers, shapes, letters, anything. And Ma Kaladara is going to be joining with us, and she will be reading through the third eye and demonstrating this extraordinary Shakti to all of you. We will be back right after a short break. Yes. So along with me, I have an extraordinary Balasid of the Nithyananda Gurukul, Manikya Kaladharananda, who is going to be demonstrating this extraordinary Shakti to all of you today. So Ma Kaladhara is going to be placing an eye-band on her eyes. All of you can see I have the medically tested eye-band with me. In front is a complete opaque sheet and behind is a thick sponge. All of you can see that there's a strap for the eye-band to comfortably be strapped to Ma Kaladhara's head, and there is no possible way of light entry. As you can see, there's no gap. The eye-band is completely stuck and there is no possible way of light entry from any of the sides. So this is the certified eye-band, medically certified eye-band I'll be placing on Ma Kaladhara's eyes. This is scientifically and medically such a way that even with the eyes open inside the eye-band, it is not possible for light to enter. Now all of you can see I'm unstrapping the eye-band in front of your eyes and placing it on Ma Kaladhara's eyes. Ma Kaladhara, are you comfortable? Yes. Yes. So Ma Kaladhara is completely comfortable. I request you to turn to your right, left, up, and up. Yes, so all of you can see there's no possible way of light entering in Ma Kaladhara's eyes. And yes, I request YouTube comments to now be projected. Yes. Ma Kaladhara, you can start reading. Yes, the latest comment is from Nithya Paramashivoham, and she has posted a mango emoji, another mango emoji, another mango emoji, Ganapataye, and two mango emojis, Namaha, 3 bananas emoji, 1 red apple, green apple, and then there is a pineapple, and 3 strawberries, 3 blueberries, and there are 3. Okay, why don't you go ahead and describe the fruit? It is brown color. The peel is brown color. The inside part has the biggest circle is in just light green. The next circle has black dots, the seeds, and it is darker green. In middle, it is very light green with like sandal color with green. And there is another banana. Yes, and yes. So as Ma Kaladhara described the kiwi fruit. Yes, Ma Kaladhara will continue. And there is another banana, mango, strawberry, banana, mango, strawberry, and kiwi. And the next comment is from amazing. All of you saw how Ma Parashakti has posted a complete variety of fruits, and Ma Kaladhara was able to read it through her third eye so fluently. And she was, even though she didn't know the name of the fruit, she was able to even describe the fruit exactly as it is, along with the color and everything. So precise it was. Amazing. Nithya Perumal has posted Om Nithyananda Paramashivam with an exclamation mark. And the next comment is from Rockstar, and he has posted, thank you, MASTERJL. The first comment is from PIOTRWAJDA. He has posted 3 namaste emojis, and Nithya Paramashivoham has posted wow, awesome with a smiley emoji. Now, Paramashivoham, why don't you go ahead and explain with this power more? You can put any comment you want, any emojis you want, and any random order, and Ma Kaladhara is going to be reading it out. Mahajalandra Sthitananda, expression of me, I am Ma Kaladra, great. The Pisioning, Ma and a frog emoji. And Peter WAJBA has posted, wow. Amazing. Beautiful. All of you saw how so fluently Ma Kaladra was able to read through the third eye, just as if her eyes are open. She was able to read at random emojis and was able to read names, comments, and everything through her third eye. Amazing. And Nitya Perumal has posted fantastic Ma. Amazing. Beautiful. That was a beautiful demonstration of this power of third eye. And now I'm going to be removing the eye band of Ma Kaladra. You can see that the eye band is completely intact. There's no difference. And yes. So that was a beautiful demonstration of the power of third eye by Ma Kaladra. And we are not done yet. We're going to be witnessing the next Paramashiva, which is the power of body scanning, which will be manifested by the Balasans of the Nithyananda Gurukul. So we'll be back right after a short break, and we'll be seeing the pramanas for the power of body scanning, the scriptural reference for the power of body scanning. Then we'll be moving on to the live demonstration of this power. Till then, go ahead, post your comments in the Kailasa's SPX Nithyananda YouTube channel, and you can request for a body scanning. Go ahead, call your family members and friends, and we'll be right back with you, ready to demonstrate this extraordinary Shakti. Yes, so let us now see the pramanas, the scriptural reference for the power of body scanning. The Shastra Pramana comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 54. And the Pramana goes, Swadehe Jagato Vapi Sukshma Sukshmatarani Cha Tattvani Yani Nilayam Dhyatvante Vyatyate Para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constituted principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva, and by the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all the thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi Adi Shakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens. The next is the Apta Pramana from the life of a Siddha named Terayar. Terayar was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agastya. Agastya was very good at using the power of body scanning. One day, a man suffering from a severe headache comes to Agastya for scanning and healing. Agastya uses the power of body scanning and reveals that there is a small terai, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. And Agastya immediately instructs Terayar, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. And after the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Terayar. Third is the Atma Pramana from the life of His Divine Holiness Swamiji, who was beautifully shared. Only when I had a multiple compound hand fracture was I forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs, and it was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through the body scanning, I found out what the problems and imbalances had happened and where the balance had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion just to verify my findings. All these avatars, these great incarnations of super consciousness, express all these extraordinary Shaktis like the power of body scanning, Shushada, and much, much more. And all these avatars, even though they take a human body, they're much beyond physical suffering. Last is the Sakshi Pramana, the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation happening through the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So all of you can see the Paramashivoham participants who beautifully shared how they were able to manifest this power of body scanning. And let us now witness the live Sakshi Pramana with this power. So we'll be back with you right after a short break. Yes. So now I'm back with the Balasant of the Nithyananda Gurukul Masoni, who is going to be demonstrating this extraordinary Shakti of body scanning to all of you today. And I request the YouTube comments to now be projected. So I request the YouTube comments to be refreshed. Yes. So anyone who wants a body scanning can go ahead and request in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube chat, and Masoni will be definitely doing a body scanning for you. Till then, Masoni, why don't you go ahead and share how do you manifest this power? How do you feel while manifesting this power?
So first I close my eyes and ask Swami to please connect with me and show me what the being is, what problem the being is suffering from, and then our body structure will appear, and then it will go like round, 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 round. It will go in a circle, and then I'll ask Swami to please highlight where the and then I'll ask Swami please highlight in the area where the being is having problem, and then in some of the colors Swamiji will highlight, like for example, if the being is the person having problem in his heart, so Swamiji will highlight in the heart area, and then I'll ask Swamiji what problem in heart. Then Swamiji will zoom in and show the what problem the person is having in his or her heart.
Beautiful.
And what I feel about the power of body scanning is that before coming to Gurukul and manifesting powers, I used to see lots of movies like Avengers, Superman movies, and I used to think, oh boy, how cool it would be if I'm also able to do all these powers. And then after coming to Gurukul Swami to me in my reality happy now, I like super like how I used to see people like Superman, Avengers, manifesting all these powers. Now I am also one of them. Now I'm also one of them who can manifest power.
Amazing. Beautiful sharing of how you were able to connect it so well to how in your childhood you used to see all these movies and everything, and you really wanted to manifest them, and how beautifully Swamiji manifested your reality. Amazing sharing. And Ma Mahadalendra Sthitananda has posted, Nithyanandam, please can you scan why I get knee pains from time to time? Thank you. Yes, Ma Soni, you can go ahead and do a body scanning for Mahadalendra Sthitananda.
Nithyananda Mahadalendra, I did the body scanning for Luma, and Paramashiva revealed the problem, the why having the cause of knee problems, several knee problems. Paramashiva revealed that you are not doing yoga in a way where your whole body gets stretched, and especially this knee part, you are not being active and moving too much during the day, ma. So very much by reviewing the solution as to do yoga properly and do lots of knee exercises. Your whole body and your knee pain will be completely healed.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful body scanning and a solution for Mama Hatilendra Sthitananda's knee pain. And Mama Hatilendra Sthitananda, I request you to get back in the comment section. And anyone else who wants to request for a body scanning, you can go ahead and request. And Ma Soni will be doing the body scanning. And till then, I'll be explaining how this power of body scanning works and what is the difference between a body scanning and getting a scan from the doctor. See, example, you have any body problem, you'll go to the doctor and the doctor will diagnose you with some disease, some cancer, some problem. And the doctor will give you a medicine. But the one thing which the doctor cannot do is find out the root cause of the problem. The doctor can only... Mahadalendra Sthitananda has said, I knew that would be said. Yes, amazing, ma. And just follow the solution, whatever it is, and Swamiji will completely heal you. And yes, the one thing which the doctor